Hi, Alex. It is nice to see you today. Are you free to talk for a little while?
Hi, Sophia. Yes, I am free right now. I have time before I go to work.
Great. I like this place because it is quiet. I want to talk about future plans today.
That is a good topic. Future plans are very useful in daily life. We can use simple words and clear sentences.
Yes, please. So, what are you going to do later today? Do you have any plans after coffee?
Yes, I do. I am going to work until late afternoon. After work, I will go to the gym for about 1 hour.
That sounds healthy. I am going to study English this afternoon. Then I will clean my room and cook dinner.
Nice plan. Cooking at home is good and not too expensive. What are you going to cook tonight?
I am going to make pasta and a simple salad. I also want to drink more water, so I will not buy soda. How about you?
Tonight, I will eat something light. I am going to make chicken and vegetables. Then I will read a book before sleep.
Reading before sleep is a good habit. I want to do that too, but I often use my phone. I will try to change next week.
That is a great idea. Next week, you can set a small goal. For example, no phone for 30 minutes before bed.
I like that goal. Speaking of next week, I have a busy schedule. I am going to have classes on Monday and Wednesday.
I see. I am going to have meetings on Tuesday and Thursday. On Friday, I will finish early if I can.
If you finish early on Friday, what will you do? Will you rest at home or go out?
I will probably rest at home for a short time. Then I might meet a friend for dinner. It depends on my energy.
That makes sense. This weekend, I want to visit my cousin. She lives near the beach and I miss her.
The beach sounds wonderful. Are you going to stay there 1 day or 2 days? Will you go by car or by bus?
I am going to stay for 2 days. I will go by bus because it is easy and cheap. I am excited, but also a little nervous.
It is normal to feel that way. You can pack early and make a simple list. Then you will feel calm and ready.
Good idea. I will make a list tonight. Clothes, charger, and my English notebook. I want to practice English there too.
That is smart. You can practice by speaking with your cousin. You can also describe the sea, the sky, and the weather.
Yes, I can say, the water is blue and the wind is strong. I like simple sentences like that.
Exactly. Simple sentences are powerful. When you feel comfortable, you can add one more detail.
Like, the water is blue and it is cold. That feels easy. Alex, do you have weekend plans too?
Yes, I do. On Saturday morning, I am going to buy groceries. On Saturday afternoon, I will visit my parents.
That is nice. Do you see your parents often? I want to see my family more in the future.
I try to see them every week. Family time is important for me. In the future, I also want to help them more.
That is kind. In the future, I want to be more independent. I want to have a better job and my own apartment.
Those are great goals. What job do you want in the future? Do you have a dream job?
I want to work in travel or customer service. I like talking with people from different places. I think English is very important for that.
Yes, English can open many doors. If you keep practicing, you will improve step by step. What is your plan for English this month?
This month, I am going to practice listening every day. I will watch short videos and repeat the sentences. I also want to learn 20 new words each week.
That is a clear plan. 20 words a week is good and not too hard. You can write them in a small notebook and review them.
I will do that. Next month, I want to join an English speaking club. I feel shy, but I want to try.
Joining a club is a strong move. You can start by saying simple things like your name and your plan for the weekend. People will understand you.
I hope so. Sometimes I worry about mistakes. But I know mistakes are normal, right?
Yes, mistakes are normal and helpful. When you make a mistake, you learn. The important thing is to keep speaking.
Thank you, Alex. That makes me feel better. Now, can we talk about travel plans in the future?
Sure, travel plans are fun. Where do you want to travel next year?
Next year, I want to go to New York. I want to see the big buildings and famous parks. I also want to visit museums.
New York is exciting. You can plan the trip early and save money each month. You can also learn travel words like ticket, hotel, and map.
Yes, I will. I also want to travel to London one day. I like British English, but it is a little different.
It is a bit different, but you will understand it with practice. You can listen to different accents. Over time, it will feel more familiar.
That is good to hear. Alex, what about you? Where are you going to travel in the future?
This summer, I am going to visit Japan. I want to eat local food and see temples. I also want to take many photos.
Wow, Japan sounds amazing. Are you going alone or with someone? I think traveling with a friend can be easier.
I am going with my brother. We will plan together and share costs. It will be more fun and also safer.
That is great. I want to travel with my best friend too. We are going to start saving money this month.
Saving is a smart first step. You can set a simple number, like $10 or $20 each week. Small savings can grow fast.
True. I sometimes buy coffee every day, and it adds up. Maybe I will make coffee at home more often.
That is a good change. You can still buy coffee sometimes as a treat. Balance is important, so it feels realistic.
Yes, I like that. Alex, do you have plans for your career next year? Are you going to change jobs?
Next year, I might look for a new position. I want more responsibility and a better schedule. But I will decide slowly.
Deciding slowly sounds wise. I often decide fast when I feel emotional. I want to be calmer in the future.
That is a great personal goal. When you feel emotional, you can pause, take a breath, and think. Then you can choose better.
I will try that. Another goal is health. I want to eat better and walk more.
Walking is simple and very good for the body. You can start with 15 minutes a day. Then you can increase to 20 or 30.
I can do 15 minutes. I am going to walk after dinner today. Maybe I will listen to English while I walk.
That is perfect. You can combine two good habits. Listening while walking can make practice feel easy.
I like that idea a lot. Alex, what health plans do you have? You already go to the gym.
Yes, I go to the gym, but I also want to stretch more. Next month, I am going to start yoga on Sunday mornings. I want better flexibility.
Yoga sounds peaceful. I want to try yoga too, but I do not know the moves. Maybe I will start with a beginner video.
That is a great plan. Start simple and go slowly. In a few weeks, you will feel stronger and more relaxed.
Alex, can we practice future tense more? I want to use going to and will correctly.
Of course, going to is good for a plan. Will is good for a decision now or a promise.
Okay, I am going to study tonight. I will send you a message tomorrow to say how it went.
Great example. I will reply tomorrow, and I will encourage you. I am happy to help you practice.
Thank you. Tomorrow, I am going to meet my friend for lunch. We will talk about our plans for summer.
That sounds fun. You can ask your friend simple questions. For example, where are you going this summer? And what will you do there?
Yes, I will ask that. If she answers fast, I might say, please speak slowly. That is a useful sentence.
Very useful. You can also say, "Can you repeat that, please?" Polite phrases help a lot in real life.
I will write those down. Alex, do you have any plans for learning new things? Like a new skill?
Yes, this year I am going to learn how to cook better. I will try one new recipe every week.
I love that. Cooking can be creative. Next week, I am going to bake cookies for the first time.
That is exciting. You can follow a simple recipe and measure carefully. Then you will have a sweet reward.
I hope they taste good. If they do not, I will try again. Practice is everything, right?
Yes, practice is everything. Each try is a step forward. And even bad cookies can still be fun to share.
True. In the future, I want to be more confident. I want to speak English without fear.
Confidence grows with small wins. If you speak a little every day, your fear will get smaller. One day, you will notice you feel free.
That sounds wonderful. Alex, do you think we can meet again next week? I want more practice with you.
Yes, I would like that. We can meet here next Tuesday morning. We will have coffee and talk about your week.
Perfect. Next Tuesday morning, I am going to come at 9 o'clock. I will bring my notebook and some questions.
Great plan. I will come at 9 o'clock too. I will prepare a few simple topics like work, travel, and daily habits.
Before we go, I want to talk about long-term dreams. In 5 years, I want to have a stable job and travel often.
That is a strong dream. In 5 years, I want to own a small home and have a calm life. I also want to keep improving myself.
I like your dream. It feels peaceful and mature. I think planning can make dreams real.
Yes, planning helps a lot. A dream becomes real when you take small steps every day. You are already taking steps now.
Thank you, Alex. I feel motivated and happy. I'm going to start today, not next month.
That is the best attitude. Start today with one simple action. And remember, I will support you.
Okay, I'm going to finish my coffee and then go home to study. I will message you tomorrow, like I said.
Sounds good. I am going to pay for my coffee and head to work soon. Have a great day, Sophia.
You too, Alex. See you next Tuesday morning. I am excited for our next talk. See you next Tuesday. Take care and keep practicing. Your future plans are bright.